Penguin Random House Audio presents Reach. This is the author, Andy Molinsky, Ph.D. Introduction. Lily Chang paced back and forth around her office. She took a bite of a muffin, but put it down. She didn't feel hungry at all, even though she hadn't eaten all day. She nervously checked her phone. No messages. She then checked her pulse, sky high, around 95 or 98 beats a minute. It was a year since Lily had started her internet company, and 6 months after she had hired her best friend, Julia. And now Lily had to do the unthinkable and actually tell her friend that she no longer had a job. And as Lily continued pacing around the room, thinking of things to say, and then immediately rejecting all of them, she thought to herself that she honestly had no idea if she could actually go through with it. No one likes to move beyond their comfort zone, but as the saying goes, that's where the magic happens. It's where we can grow, learn, and develop in a way that expands our horizons beyond what we thought was possible. Also, it's terrifying. In Lily's case, she had to fire her best friend, but all of us confront tasks at work that force us outside our comfort zones. It may not be firing a best friend, but it could be giving negative feedback, or promoting ourselves, or speaking up, or networking. The list of uncomfortable but necessary tasks is long and unfortunately quite challenging. And although these small things seem irksome, no one ever succeeds at a high level or accomplishes substantial goals without learning to confront them. Take, for example, the case of Neil Kennedy, who before Facebook even existed had a Facebook-like website that could have potentially revolutionized the internet. But Neil was shy and inexperienced, and the idea of walking into a room to pitch his product and himself to a group of high-octane investors was overwhelming. In the end, Neil went into avoidance mode, tweaking and perfecting his website for such a long time that Facebook itself eventually launched, and his fledgling ideas had become obsolete. He was so afraid of acting outside his comfort zone that he never capitalized on a potentially life-changing opportunity. A different but equally challenging case comes from Annie Jones, a 34-year-old account manager at a financial firm whose challenge was finding a way to be assertive and direct with a male portfolio manager who would undermine her in client meetings, when her natural tendency was to smooth things over and avoid conflict. Annie tried to hint at her frustration or make a snide remark here or there under her breath. But it didn't go anywhere, and the manager's bad behavior just continued. In an ideal world, no one would have to reach beyond their comfort zone to succeed at work, and all the tasks and responsibilities we need to perform would fit perfectly with our personalities. Annie would have the confidence and assertiveness to easily confront her colleagues. Neil would have the bravado to present his ideas. And Lily would have the courage, confidence, and resolve to deliver her message. But unfortunately, this is not usually the case. Conflict-avoidant managers often need to embrace conflict, or at least learn to tolerate it. Timid entrepreneurs need to be able to pitch and promote themselves and their ideas. Introverts need to network. Self-conscious executives need to deliver speeches. And people-pleasers need to deliver bad news. You get the idea. As we grow and learn and advance in our jobs and in our careers, we're constantly faced with situations where we need to adapt and adjust our behavior. It's simply a reality of the world we work in today. And without the skill and courage to take the leap, we can miss out on important opportunities for advancement. Also, like Lily, we can fail to perform the tasks that are critical for advancing our businesses and our careers. And that's where this book comes in.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?